Hey guys, hopefully you are all doing well. Prime Collections here. Well, today you guys have spoken, and we are going to be doing a video on different pops that I think could go up in price slash value over the coming months based upon things that they're going to be involved in or potentially new things coming out concerning this property. I'm going to go ahead and share those with you guys today. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal thoughts of pops that are going to eventually go up in value. So take it with a grain of salt. I don't actually know if they will. These are just my personal opinions. So let's not hesitate. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get into the world of Funko today. So starting out, we're going to be looking at a piece from the Star Wars line, and that is specifically the Cal Kestis and BD1 pop from the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game. This is the only pop of this character so far, and Jedi Survivor did release. Now, I know that there have been not the greatest reviews over on PC, but from what I've played, the game is fantastic, and it is my firm belief that there will be a third installment. Also, there is potential speculation that this character may be introduced in some form in the actual Star Wars cinematic universe. So with that, and the fact that it's had a couple restocks recently, it's actually at a fairly affordable price of about $21 PPG currently, and I feel that it is easily ascertainable at this point in time. However, because it is kind of an older pop from a few years ago, there is a better than even chance that it may get vaulted. If that is the case, this pop will go up in value, mainly because if it's included in the Star Wars cinematic universe, it is included in the next game. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to collect it because Cal's character is one that is very likable and the story is extremely solid so far. So it's my opinion that at $21 right now, this is a great time to pick this up before it does jump up in price and eventually could be vaulted. Next up is going to be the sole anime pop of today, and that is going to be Muichiro from Demon Slayer from FunCon of last year. This pop was already really hard to get in general, but it's been stable at about $75 after its release, and it's been sitting at that price for a while now, with the con sticker I believe being in about the 185 range. It is my opinion that you could easily get the shared sticker right now for about the $75 price range, but as this season of Demon Slayer progresses, that pop is going to go up in value. From what I've seen already, Muichiro is a very, very cool character who has a lot of amazing abilities and is going to be a very, very big part of this season and the show going forward as a whole. He is the third most powerful Hashira in Demon Slayer, and with that being said, he's going to have a lot to do with the rest of the show and the manga going forward, as you have seen. So it's my opinion that it is a good time to pick him up now before he does increase in value and does eventually get vaulted. And it is the only mold of this character, so it's my opinion that it will continuously go up in value and could potentially be a grail someday because it is a convention piece and one of the first ones from Demon Slayer. And next up is going to be two pieces from a specific property, and that is the Bioshock property. And we've got the little sister and the big daddy. Both of these respectively were from the first two iterations of the game of Bioshock, and it is my opinion that they are about to see a jump in price. The reason being is we have Bioshock 4 on the horizon, which is going to be the next title in the Bioshock franchise, and it's going to be potentially going back to the beginning roots of the game. So with that being said, I could see these jumping up in popularity. Also, Netflix has announced that they are going to be doing a Bioshock movie based upon the original game. And with that, if it is anywhere decent, we could see these pops going up in value. Currently, the little sister sits at a value of around $60 and has lately seen kind of a resurgence in sales recently, and that could specifically correlate with the new game coming out and that new movie. The other one, the Big Daddy, sits at about $70, and I've seen a lot of sales of it on like eBay and stuff going for about 35, 38. So it might be a good time to pick it up because at one point in time it was sitting at about $140 but did drop potentially in value, but I could see it going back up, especially with those two new iterations in its franchise going forward. So I feel that right now is a good time to pick these up because I do not see them dropping too much more, and with that new stuff coming out concerning these, there's a better than even chance that these are going to jump up in price and could potentially reach triple digits eventually. Next up, we're going to be talking about a character from another video game franchise, and that is Shadow. After the events of Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie 2, with a little bit of spoilers ahead, if in case you haven't seen it, they did show at the end of the movie the appearance of Shadow the Hedgehog, and it is my opinion that he is going to be the prominent villain in the next movie, potentially the next line of movies going forward. With that being said, his pop is going to explode in value. Now, the Super Shadow figure is already extremely high in about the $900 price range, but his original figures are still ascertainable at a decent price. The original Shadow is going for about $29, and the Hot Topic exclusive Shadow with, I think it's a cow, is going for about $90. Both of these have seen some price increases in the last couple months because people are aware that Shadow is coming in that next movie, and the Sonic the Hedgehog movies have done really well. Plus the fact that people are pretty sure that we are building to a Super Smash Brothers like kind of like universe crossing kind of event with a lot of the Nintendo characters going forward because of the success of the Mario Brothers movie. And we could easily see this pop or these pops go up in value over the next few months. So if you are a Sonic the Hedgehog collector, I would suggest getting these now because they are the easier of the Shadow figures to find, and I feel like they will increase in value as we get closer to the release of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And finally, rounding out the speculation today of things that I think could go up in value, we've got another line of video game pops, and that is the Diablo line of pops. Now, they haven't done a lot of Diablo stuff. From what I could find, they've done Diablo and they've done 2 forms of Tyrael. Now, with that being said, all 3 of these are relatively affordable right now. I believe Diablo is going for about $20. I believe Tyrael, the first version, is going for about $12, and the GameStop exclusive version from Diablo 3 is going for about $19. With that being said, I see these increasing in value for specific reasons. A, we don't have a lot of Diablo pops, and Diablo 4 is alright on the horizon. B, Diablo as a whole has been the main villain of the series since the beginning, and whenever something like this releases, we see these go up in value. And also, Tyrael seems to be a character that has been heavily involved in the franchises from the very beginning as well. So it's my opinion we will see increases on these, and it's very possible that these could become grails someday if the Diablo franchise continues. I think right now, because we haven't had a Diablo game in a very long time, they're at a very low point, but I do foresee them going up in value, and they could potentially one day be worth a lot of money. But as I said, this is all pure speculation. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it today in terms of like pops that I think could increase in value. I thought these were really good choices in terms of things that I think are going to increase based upon what's going on in the world of entertainment, video games, and that kind of stuff. So if you're going to pick up any of these, let me know down in the comments below what you may end up seeking out. And also, I love hearing from you guys in terms of what you guys think are going to increase as well. So please let me know that as well. But thank you so much for sticking around through the entirety of the video. If you wouldn't mind, please liking and subscribing. It helps me out tremendously. And as always, I will see you guys later.